It's been a bad couple of weeks for the Dice Tower as Tom Vassell was outed as an anti-Christian, anti-conservative who is attacking people like me because I have YouTube commentary about just pop culture, things like that. And I'm actually speaking out against the SJW establishment in all of these sort of entertainment spheres like movies, games, board games, and comics, of course. And he's really offended by that. He really hates it, and he wants to have me banished from the board game industry, of which I've been a fan, a player, and creator for several years. So if Tom Vassell wasn't about politics, he definitely would be leaving people like me alone, letting me just play board games, Tom. It's not that hard, you'd think. But now we have another situation where Tom is banning somebody who's big in board gaming, all because he is an outspoken conservative again. And this is just going to get worse for the Dice Tower as they keep doing this over and over. Why do they always double down? Tom, I got to tell you, because I know you watch my channel. Thank you for watching the channel so much. Stop doubling down. Just apologize to me. Apologize to the others that you're harassing because of our Christian faith and because of our conservatism. And stop, having convicted pedophiles as your as your contributors. It's not that hard, you'd think. This should be a family hobby. It should be something where we all can come and just play games and have fun together. But some people can't act like adults. Some people just are so mired in this SJW politics circles these days that they just can't get out of it. I don't know. I can't even fathom the reasoning Tom is doing this, because he doesn't give a reason. He's just bitter. He's angry. And he hates you and me for no reason. All right. My name is John Delarose. If you're new to the channel, I'm a #1 best-selling author and award-winning comic creator, and I've done it without the establishment's permission. I've been blacklisted since 2017 when I came out as a voter for Trump, and my editor at the time sent out an email saying that I'm never going to get published again because I wore this hat. And I'm going to wear this hat today because I don't care. You're not going to shame me. And you know what? We are on the right side of history because we have God and truth on our side. Now, I'm making content like comic books and novels that are an alternative to all the crap that's being put out by like Disney, all the grooming crap where they're trying to force children into these lifestyles where they're mutilating their own bodies. And that's the type of stuff that the Dice Tower is all for these days for some reason. And they're not about board gaming anymore. It's really sad. So here it is. This is delivering very soon. I just did a video this morning on the proof copy. I was showing everybody off that, and we'll be getting these out in the next couple of weeks. Support the alternative to things like the Dice Tower, to things like Disney, which are trying to, just sacrifice your children to Moloch, basically. And this is the way forward for culture. All right. Here we are. The Dice Tower, like I said, they had a couple bad weeks. Here's the story in Bounding Into Comics. The Dice Tower bans me. Over my YouTube commentary. Tom said my commentary is trash, and it said he doesn't want it anywhere around him. Oh my gosh, terrible. Those are paraphrasing. It's close to that. And then, but he won't have a conversation, and you know what it's about. It's about the SJWs in the board game industry, like Eric Lang, like Rodney Smith, like Rado. All these people have a little cabal where they're trying to keep their own power in the industry. And they did so, of course, by supporting their great LGBTQ friends, who Tom called a fantastic human being. This is Nick Minachan, who went by the name Board Game Brawl. And we exposed last week that this was a Dice Tower contributor. Tom, in response, tried to delete all that content from his channel. Didn't say a word about it. Nothing, just doesn't say, hey, we disavow pedophiles or anything like that. Tried to just make it go away. We're not going to let it go away. Tom, you had dozens of videos. You loved this guy. You said he was great. So, you pushed this guy. You made him into a 20,000 subscriber YouTube channel. We're not going to let people forget. And he was convicted of child pornography earlier this year in a sting, it looks like. And that's it. But there's one more story, and this is the new one today, guys. Tom didn't just ban me from his Dice Tower West convention, but now he's banned Jeff Bergen from TGG Games, the founder and purveyor of that, one of the biggest retailer networks in the entire country, from this Dice Tower network. He says that Jeff is never allowed at any Dice Tower event. Didn't give a reason why, and we know why. It's because Jeff is an outspoken conservative who came under fire last year because his game Tournament Fishing, which he's a publisher also, had a frog on it. And the frog did this, like with its fingers, You know what that means? Okay. But, it was actually a image. Frogs don't have 5 fingers. They have 4. So it actually was like this. Um, and it was actually an image that was the artist drew from an actual image of a frog that just happened to have its fingers like that. It actually didn't have any meaning whatsoever. But Suzanne from the Dice Tower tried to cancel Jeff Bergen. She went out there and shrieked all over the internet, said it was a white supremacist dog whistle. She went so far, she started accusing him of threatening to rape her, which was insane. And obviously that never happened. Suzanne is a nut job, a woke social justice warrior, and that's why Tom had her on the channel, probably. That's why he probably had the pedophile on the channel too. I mean, they're all in this same political lockstep. And who has to get harmed by that? Conservative Christians do. Good men like Jeff Bergen, who's just trying to run a business. He's doing a good job. He's selling games. He's really doing more for the board game hobby than the Dice Tower ever did. And Tom doesn't like it. So that's it. Here's the email where Tom sent to Jeff Bergen, and which we'll show right here. And here it is. So Jeff Bergen bought a ticket to the Dice Tower West convention, which is in Las Vegas. I bought a ticket also. And we were going to go and play board games like one does. And Jeff here is, of course, based in Las Vegas and one of the biggest retailers out there. And Tom says this: "Hi, Jeff. It has come to our attention that you have purchased a badge for Dice Tower West 2023. This email is to inform you that we unfortunately cannot honor that purchase." It's like, why would you even bother doing this? It's like, I mean, this is insane. Just let the guy come play board games, Tom. It's insane. Like, why? There's no sense to this. Here it is. And he goes further. "This email is to inform you that you're not permitted to attend Dice Tower West 2023, nor any other Dice Tower events in the future." So Jeff Bergen actually triggers Tom as an outspoken conservative in board gaming more than I do, because I was only banned from this Dice Tower West. I was not banned from future Dice Tower events. Maybe I'll buy a ticket to the cruise and show up and be like, "Hey, Tom, let's play some board games." Look, I'm an easygoing guy. I'm very easy to get along with, and it's really funny. Tom actually took pictures with me in the past. He's been very friendly to me until he found out that I'm a conservative YouTuber. The minute he found out I was a conservative YouTuber, this kind of crap happens. It's very funny how hypocritical and evil these people are, for real. "As such, we are refunding your badge purchase. This decision is final. Thank you." You see how just sneering he is. And it's all because of Jeff's identity. Jeff didn't do anything. He just wanted to play a board game. He just wanted to hang out in his own hometown. Look at this here. He says, "What? Why? I live here and operate the largest retail chain out of Vegas headquarters." So he's literally there. And Tom did not reply. And this is it. This is how petty and just awful these people are. They won't even reply. They won't give you a reason. They won't say anything. They're just going to go, "No, it's my board gaming convention. F you, conservatives and Christians." And then they're going to invite their weird pedophile friends to these events, like the Board Game Brawl guy, who I don't think is banned. I haven't seen any information that he's banned from all Dice Tower conventions. Maybe if Tom would like to elaborate on why that guy's not banned when he's a convicted child of child porn, and why people like Jeff, who are just normal, good citizens who sell a bunch of games and really help out the board game industry, why he's banned instead. I'd love to hear that, Tom. So it's very interesting. You know what it's about. It's about politics at the end of the day. These people are pushing too far. They've been doing it over and over and over again at various different conventions, and trying to force normal people out of board gaming for their freak friends. And that's what it comes down to at the end of the day. So we're going to take board gaming back. This is a family hobby. I and my children should be able to enjoy this stuff without, weird transgender attempted rapists like happened at Gen Con, going around drunk and trying to creep on women, like was happening at Gen Con, which I broke that story too. Nobody reported on it except for me. We want it to be a family-friendly hobby, and this is not what the Dice Tower wants. They want their weirdos taking over the hobby and ruining it for normal people, just like has been done with Star Wars, just like has been done with Marvel, just like has been done with everything across the board here. And you can see it in the way that they treat normal people like myself and like Jeff Bergen. Very sad. I condemn Tom Vassell for this. Tom, again, I'm going to keep reporting on this as long as you keep doing this kind of stuff. All you have to do is just apologize. Be like, "Look, I made a mistake. I got heated because of politics. I'm not going to do that. Board gaming is for everyone. Everybody's going to be welcome, just, as long as you're not a convicted pedophile, I hope. And we're going to just like move forward as a society together. That's what the Christian thing to do would be. That's what the normal person thing to do would be. You need to change your ways, Tom. It's really getting past time that this happens. Otherwise, the dice tower is just going to really sink because you are going against the majority of people who are just trying to play board games with their families. It's very sad to watch. All right, leave a comment down below with what you think about this. I'm very, very sad. Poor Jeff. He's the victim here. Hit that like and subscribe button, my friends, and we'll be back soon.